You're listening to the Wife Wednesday Radio Network. Find, follow, and like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and more. You can hear us across the U.S. and around the world on Apple Podcasts, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcasts, Spotify, and more. Now, here are your favorite radio wives.
Hey everybody, it's Wednesday and I'm one of your wives, Sina.
And I'm Nicole.
We're back with a whole new season of the Wife Wednesday show, and you can now find us on every major podcast platform across the country.
That's right. So sit back, relax, and join us for this week's episode here on the Wife Wednesday Radio Network. All right, fact of the week. We're going to start out with a birthday. In 1820, Susan B. Anthony, an American suffragist and activist, was born. And she lived to be 86. I probably have about the same amount of facts as last time. Except a lot of this is women. Forwarded at, I guess. In 1879, U.S. President Rutherford B. Hayes signed a bill allowing female attorneys to argue cases before the Supreme Court of the United States. And in 1950, Disney's Cinderella cartoon opened in theaters. It was one of the biggest films of the year and was theatrically re-released several times. Also in 1957, 1965, 1973, 1981, and 1987. Like, it was played in theaters and featured. It was like their feature film. The original Cinderella. Same. Like, how great would it be to go to a movie theater and all day you just watch old princess movies, old Disney movies?
That would be fun, screen. But I can't sit that still that long.
I know. I'm just saying, because it would be fun to see them on the big screen.
Agreed.
Agreed. And then in 1953, the first American to win the Women's World Figure Skating Championship was a 17-year-old named Tenley Albright. And then in 1961... the whole 18-member U.S. figure skating team was killed in a plane crash in a place in Belgium. The team was on its way to the 1961 World Figure Skating Championships in Prague, Czechoslovakia. Yes. And then let's bring it, keeping it down here, but kind of up. In 1992, serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer was sentenced in Milwaukee to life in prison.
Good job.
And then last but not least, in 2005, 17 years ago, okay, I am 32, you're 31, 17 years ago. 18, roughly. 18. YouTube was activated online. That baby can buy cigarettes and vote legally now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You can't buy cigarettes at 18 anymore.
Oh, really? Shows how much I pay attention to life.
You can go die for your country at 18, but you can't buy alcohol or cigarettes.
Yes.
Opinions.
That's it for Fact of the Week this week. I thought all of them needed to be shared with the world.
I love them. So, what's been going on? Do you want to talk about our trip?
We went away, and if you joined us on our radio show on Saturday night, thanks.
Yeah,
thanks for joining us and listening
Sean
to literally.
Lindsay.
Yeah, thank you for literally listening to my brain. Probably on crack or something.
There were some interesting music combinations in there too,
and I didn't even cover them all, baby. Imagine if I had a top 100.
I mean, we can do that sometime. We can do that sometime.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Daddy, sorry to volunteer you for more stuff.
But also,
but
we
you
love
could also
you.
teach us, and then I can learn to do it myself.
Yeah, true.
But
Daddy just has a great radio voice.
Daddy was meant for radio.
He was.
So,
but it was fun. We literally hot tubbed every day, no
Naked.
matter what, naked. And it happened that, the full moon happened the weekend we were gone. Therefore, we were just charging ourselves in the hot tub bath water every night.
Absolutely. It was amazing.
Not that I need it. I was chaotic already.
You have been a demon.
It's great. Therese didn't make my tort in time, but she was forgiven because she's supposed to be bringing it to D&D tonight. And honestly, if she doesn't, I may throw a temper tantrum.
Are you gonna lay on the floor and kick your hands and legs? And
Absolutely.
I want my tort.
I'm gonna hold on to her ankles so she has to drag me everywhere.
Love it.
Yes.
So, over our long weekend, Nicole, oh my gosh, I guess this almost goes with my hyperfixation.
Okay.
I haven't been liking, I can't find the flavor I want because the only flavor I want are the ham and cheese scones.
I know.
That's literally the only thing I want to eat.
I think, yeah. Yes.
Everything else tastes like shit.
Yes. We can make them next week. It's not hard.
I was so drained when we came back.
Yeah.
I was exhausted.
Literally, yes.
And then I went and had dinner with my in-laws that night.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. And then, I'm glad I had 2 days to recover.
Yeah.
But can we talk about how hard it is going back to work after being on vacation?
I thought it was going to be all right on Wednesday when I went back to work, but no. I ended up just hating everyone.
Literally everything. My thing is we have certain filing that has to be done every month.
Yeah.
Do you think any of that filing was done
of course
because
not.
I wasn't there?
Of course not.
No, it's literally left on me all the time, and it's something that kind of grates on my nerves. And I said something to my manager a while ago, and she's like, well, you can train the others. And I'm like, I did train the others. They know what to do. They've had more training than I did because I didn't have any training on doing this. I just had to start doing it.
Yeah.
So I was kind of pissy about that. I still haven't done it in small forms of protest.
Good.
I'm like, oh, this binder's filling up with crap. It'd be cool if someone had taken the stuff from last month out.
Yeah.
It's not just my job. And if it's just my job, I expect further compensation.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, okay.
Yep.
You know?
Uh-huh.
I literally told my one coworker, I'm like, I feel like an assistant manager without being an assistant manager.
Yeah. That's how I felt when I worked at the college as the head chef. Not the head chef, I'm sorry. The head salads person.
Yeah.
And I was being paid as a regular person.
But you were the one delegating
I
things.
was delegating. I was prepping food for cooks. I was basically a sous chef, but not being paid as a sous chef.
Or recognized.
Yes.
In any way, shape, or form.
Oh, yeah. So that always got me pissy because there's always the cook 1, cook 2, and I think there was a cook 3 maybe. I was at least a cook 3.
At least.
And that wouldn't, it's not a great raise, but it's also a raise just on its own.
We know they don't like to hand out money.
They're literally POSs.
POS. So I've been doing the talking. Yeah, you go ahead.
One thing we didn't mention that we did on our weekend away.
What?
We literally wrote our fanfic the whole time.
The whole time.
It was great. And we still have ideas pending off of the weekend, and I can't wait to write them.
Mm-hmm. And mine, I keep thinking, and then I'm like, man, I might have to adjust my timelines.
I know, right? Yeah, because I'm just waiting on you, because then we can skip the week to the weekend.
I don't even remember what.
You have to write Monday.
It might be extra easy because I'm upset with someone.
I know. Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay. Also leaning off of that, what we were reading and listening to. Reading/listening to.
Oh my God.
We don't, I mean, it was the priest, y'all. And let me tell you what.
If you're sensitive, don't read it.
Don't read it. When they say erotica, it's erotica.
It put a whole new meaning to me.
Dude,
in
yeah.
there. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
oh. And as someone who grew up Catholic, I was like,
My God.
I was gasping in
Yeah.
this. I'm like, there was
Yes.
one time that
Yes.
I turned completely red.
She did.
I was so
Literally.
shocked.
And she was driving. It was great to
Mouth
see.
open, shocked. It was hilarious.
But we highly recommend it.
Absolutely. It's filthy. It's amazing.
I read the second one or listened to the second one this week, and it was good. Like it's almost like a
Just a continuation.
them in the future, because it's only like 3.5 hours long. It's just like
yeah.
a moment of them in the future.
Just like a side story.
Yeah.
Fluff.
And when you listen to it, you need to listen to the author's note at the end. I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we talk about today before we get depressing?
Oh my God. Yeah.
I helped power clean / pre-workout clean Cena's house because we had planned on going to the gym before
To the Y, because we
To
both
the
have
Y,
Y
yeah.
memberships.
and neither one of us looked at the time that the
No.
Y actually opens on Sundays because they're a Christian-based business.
Uh-huh.
We should have known that they would not have been
Okay,
open
yeah, but
Sunday
the pool
morning.
is open Sunday mornings.
I don't know. Maybe they don't have anyone to be at the Y,
Probably
and they
not.
have lifeguards that can be at the.
That's because they pay their staff really shitty.
Yeah,
I know because I worked there.
Yes, these are facts, people. But I think we did pretty good. We did an hour and a half of cleaning, and we did these 3 rooms.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't tell by my stuffy nose,
And like moving furniture and
putting things back where they
cleaning.
belonged after Christmas, basically.
Yeah, the rest of that. Because
And
I
it
took
all makes me happy.
all my Christmas decorations are put away except for that deer.
Yeah,
But even then, I think that should go in the garage.
agreed. Because it's an outdoor ornament.
Yeah.
No, your house, your living room especially makes me happy because we cleaned off the table and then I cleaned off the coffee table that was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
I threw away sauces.
That's fine.
Sorry,
That's
not
all I
sorry.
was doing.
Yeah.
Was throwing away sauces.
Oh, well, I kept a handful of KFC sauces and put them in the fridge because I was like, I don't know if she wants these, but they're going in here.
Those are from when they got KFC.
I know,
at
I'm
D&D
jealous.
last week.
I was just thinking about fried chicken. I haven't
jealous.
eaten anything.
I'm salty as fuck, and you want to know why?
Why?
I am so sick of cleaning up after 2 events every weekend. 2 sets of people being in my house every weekend. It's exhausting.
I know.
And so I gave up on it. I didn't clean all week. And
Well,
you can
yeah.
tell.
And that's okay. You should see my house, girl.
You have children.
I know, but
My house
still.
has adults, and it should not be this way.
I know.
And that's what pisses me off. If I was cleaning up after kids, I'd be pissed off too. But
Yeah.
this is extra pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't fucking here.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't here.
I know. Honey, I know.
I know. I know you went home to a house you have to pick up too.
Yep. I literally told Josh that I wanted the dishes done in the living room picked up. The dishes were half done. Well, that's a lie. I think they were done. But the living room was atrocious, and then it didn't help after I got back. It was even more dirty, and now it's just like I don't want to look at it. That kind of depressing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to do it this week because I need to. I'm just tired.
I need to do my kitchen because it depresses me.
Yeah.
And then if my kitchen's not clean, I don't cook. And if I don't cook, I spend
I don't
money.
cook. I don't clean. So let me show you.
I got this ring.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me. You're welcome, Sean. You want to talk about what you got this week?
Oh, yeah, I put that in my hyperfixation.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
No, just
I got to watch her do something. It was great.
I feel like
I can't wait to get it.
there's not enough of me to go around.
That's because
to
people want you
everyone.
separately instead of together.
Correct.
Am I a burden in that?
Oh, you were my biggest burden.
I figured.
Obviously, I can't believe it.
Listen, I will hang out with anyone.
I know.
Even if I don't like them, for you, I will hang out with them.
I know.
For you.
We've been there, done that.
We've been there, done that.
No, I just don't feel like there's enough of me to go around, and it's because I've been very social.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm like away from home. And I just think I'm like fried.
I just think you need to delegate your evenings differently.
Yeah.
I was going to say better, but I was going to be a bitch. I was going to say differently.
Better. Yeah. No, I agree.
I think that will help. I had to refigure my whole evenings when I got this new job. And I think some people just need that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
The big thing is making sure I'm taking time for myself, and
yeah.
That's what I was supposed to do at the gym today.
On Wednesdays.
YMCA.
Yes. Wednesday should be your self-care day at home, though. Like, I know you do some cleaning, but you need to set aside like an hour or two of just you. There's someone, I keep reading it somewhere on TikTok or something, about even if you're sitting down and you're thinking about everything you could be doing or should be doing, that's not rest. That's not relaxing. You need to meditate, clear your mind, even if that means journaling or drawing like you used to do, or coloring.
I just gotta tell you,
I know
that is just something that my antidepressants took from me. I really think so.
The drawing and stuff.
The art.
Yeah, I think it did too. Because you would always be doing something, drawing or... Mm-hmm. I think you need
want to kill myself and be creative, or be in a numb brain fog but function.
Yeah. I think you need to take an hour or two that you're not connected to your phone or your computer.
Yeah.
And color. You have a skull coloring book in there. You have a coloring wall behind your desk, but
I know. But I know I've got these opportunities.
Do read, or literally just go lay outside when it's nicer out in the hammock, which you do.
I just have to make it through winter.
I know winter is really bad for Sina.
Points. I have spring fever like none other.
Same. I have been too.
All kinds of stuff, but if it's cold or nasty outside, I absolutely won't.
Yeah.
I'll look outside and be like, "Oh, that looks cold."
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's ugly outside because nothing's green.
Yes. I fully agree with you. This week we're gonna have 2 60-degree days.
I know.
Wednesday.
I want to take my dogs for a walk.
Yeah.
Because they love walkies.
Yeah.
But Percy gets too cold if it's cold out.
Uh-huh.
Because he's an old man.
But Wednesday, if you want to meet up at the
Orville
Y.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah. We'll see how Wednesday goes.
Yeah.
But really like the last bit of my notes is just that I'm sick of being inside.
Yeah.
I am so sick of it. I've been the last couple of days when it's been like warm enough where it's like that one day we had last week that was so nice.
Yes.
Thursday or Friday? I was driving
around Thursday, because Friday it was freezing.
I may have had my heat on.
Oh no, that's not right.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yes,
or a week ago. But I may have had my heat on, but I definitely had my windows open too, and I was just like getting air.
Yeah,
and I could feel my mental health like the dopamine hit from having fresh air that didn't hurt me. That was nice.
Yeah. Adric just has conversations with himself.
Yes, he does.
And it makes me laugh.
He does have
Like,
conversations
he texts
with himself.
us, asking us things, and then answers his own question literally within seconds.
Listen,
of
Adric-
sending the last
Adric
one.
talks to you, but then talks
Like,
the
makes
other
the
side of
decision-
the conversation as well.
Yes, it's so funny. Okay.
I don't have anything else newsy I want to talk about.
That's fine. I have one thing.
Okay.
Stemming off of the post this week that I made about going to see your doctor. It's okay to go and cry about it. Because you obviously need to cry about it.
Yes.
But go get a checkup, whatever. Make your friend text you and watch your location, or watch your location while you go. It's fine. But I had a doctor's appointment this week that literally broke me. I'm still kind of broken about it. But everything will be okay because I'm getting help for it. So go to your doctor.
Go to your doctor.
I haven't had a primary doctor since I was since I was in my mother's care. And that's bad, people.
Yeah.
I considered when I was pregnant, that was kind of like my primary doctor. I was literally seeing her basically monthly. But after that, get a primary doctor. Cena did find out something for me this weekend, though, when we were sleeping.
Yeah, I did.
That I had to talk to the doctor about. It was just funny when we woke up that first morning.
And I was mad at you.
And you were like, you literally stopped breathing!
And then you would gasp, and it scared me.
So she definitely didn't sleep well the first night.
No.
So,
And then I bullied you into
Yes.
talking to the doctor
I
about
almost
it.
did not mention anything to her about it. And I'm glad I did. And she's also glad I did. Or I did.
And dude.
I literally didn't leave my house till the last second. Like, I made it 5 minutes to my appointment. And that's late to me.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I was shaking. My whole body was shaking going into it. I had to stop thinking about it so that I would actually go into the building.
Mm-hmm.
I basically had to disassociate, which is fine.
Listen, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about hyperfixations.
So again, the ham and cheese scones.
Yes.
have been thinking
So-
about them nonstop.
Jesus.
Wow.
So easy to make.
What you guys didn't get to see
It
was,
was
Nicole
me
spilled
spilling my coffee.
on her computer.
I mean, not bad on my computer, but still.
Whatevs.
It's been a day.
It has been a day.
What else?
So I got the Hogwarts Legacy game. And
Yes!
I know there's all kinds of very sensitive people that think the game should be protested because of the author.
People are stupid.
I agree. It's so bad that I
hope
saw
y'all were
someone
offended by that.
put on their Facebook post about it. They put content warnings, Harry Potter mentioned.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh.
so sorry, y'all. It is not the world's
This is not the author.
responsibility.
This is literally a universe.
Yes.
And it still had the biggest streaming, playing, literally being viewed on
Literally,
Twitch,
people-
highest in years.
Like, I'm gonna be shot for this.
I'll protect you.
Very left-wing liberals, things like that. They're like, the game is anti-trans because the author is anti-trans. This is not even the story of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's just the world.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry, but it is not the world's responsibility to tiptoe around your
Yes.
trigger warnings. It's not. I'm sorry. That's just not how the world
Turn
works.
off your social media because it's going to be like this the rest of the year.
If you're that triggered by a video game
Or a universe.
or a
Some
fictional
fake. Yes.
universe,
Yeah.
maybe you shouldn't have access to the internet.
Yeah.
Like, it's just ridiculous because I've been getting it nonstop.
Yeah.
Of course, we all joke about it because I get in the chat with the boys and talk to all them. But, you know, our one friend G-Bag's like, oh, they're all going to hate you. Don't let anyone know you're playing it. And I'm like, yeah, don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. Come
block
at me.
the haters.
We are Harry Potter. We stan Harry Potter.
Literally,
here.
Cena and I wouldn't be together if it wasn't for it.
Yeah.
So
really, it's a love story.
it is.
And then, so I have been listening to Britney Spears' Baby One More Time like crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why. It's just been my ish this week.
Ma'am, the priest.
Oh. That's why.
Yeah, because he was talking about Britney Spears
and
a lot.
it was subconscious for me. I'm like, why am I thinking about Britney Spears? And that makes way more sense now. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 2 weeks since my last confession.
It's been, I was 18. Last time I went to confession.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh. I've never been, so 32 years. Is that it for your hyperfixations?
That's it for me. I'm still thinking about those scones.
So, listening to books has been an obsession. I mean, listening to anything, period. Not even watching. Ooh, back to catch up for a hot minute. Cena watched 3 movies with me.
Oh my God, I did.
Nicole, listen, I watched it chapter 1. Hated it. It was good, but I hated it.
She don't like clowns.
I don't like clowns. And we were going to watch a second one, but no, because I know there's a naked grandma in there. So
listen, we don't body shame around here.
No, we don't. But that doesn't mean I got to look at it. Obviously, thinking, planning, writing our fanfic has been an obsession. Turkey and cheese roll-ups. Like, just literally turkey, provolone, roll it up and eat it. It's literally...
I'm glad you love that. Andrew does that too, and I don't like the feeling of the wet meat.
I understand. I understand. Yes.
I'm like, I need the bread to make it not wet.
Yeah. The breads are just the carbs I don't need.
I know.
That's literally why I do it. All right. And then now we're on to music because there's like 4 songs. The first one is For Your Entertainment by Chandler Layton, who is a female. So if you wonder why it doesn't sound like a man, that's why. It made me think of Friends because I think Phoebe or someone said that they could name... Oh, Phoebe did. She named her daughter of the triplets or whoever she was having the babies for, would name the daughter Chandler. I was like, oh my God, love it. Heart Like a Truck, Lainey Wilson. My Truck by Breland. That's just it. Breland. And then You Broke Me First, God Bless You, by Tate McRae.
You feeling country music lately?
Yeah. It's the spring.
Confession.
Yeah.
When I got home, when you dropped me off and then left, back from our trip, I went and I told Andrew the first thing I said was, I need to listen to some rock and roll because all I've listened to is country today.
We could have changed
it's
anything.
Fine. I like it just fine, but I was like, I need rock and roll now.
You picked country over the weekend. You literally turned it on.
Yeah,
And
for you, honey.
Ma'am, I I will listen to anything.
I will listen to anything. I was just like, I need some metal now.
I will thank you though, because I was nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Listen, ma'am.
Yes.
I always let you have control of what
I
we
know.
listen to.
And I hate it because I'm like, "Are you happy?" And you're like, "Yeah." And then later you're like, "I wasn't happy." I'm like, "Well, why?"
It's not that I wasn't happy.
I know,
It's
but
just-
it was just an example.
I'm like, I have to move on to another genre now. I have a rock and roll
Yes.
meter in my soul.
Yes.
And it has to be filled.
We just were caring about each other without telling each other that we wanted to stop.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
all
so
right.
hungry right now.
Same. On that note,
Bye. Thanks for listening to this week's episode.
this week's show was recorded by yours truly in our studio in Ohio.
Our show is edited, mixed, and published by the team at Lead Up Studios, and our executive producer is Dustin.
AKA Daddy.
You've been listening to the Wife Wednesday podcast.
Until next time,
Bye.
You've been listening to the Wife Wednesday Radio Network. Wife Wednesday is produced by Lead Up Studios in St. Louis, Missouri. Sound mastering and final production is handled by me, Dustin. Be sure to find, like, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to share the show with your friends. New episodes from the Wife Wednesday Radio Network drop every Wednesday on all major podcast platforms in the U.S. and abroad. To contact the show directly, please email us at info@wifewednesdaypod.com. Thanks for listening.